shooting now. I don't want none of that. They ain't shooting. Don't act right. They don't bring food fast enough. They shoot up folks.
Pew pew.
You know, they cats and dogs.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you. I know we're gonna talk about it. Baylor was on their way winning that game till that boy threw that interception. When he threw that interception, man, oh my
that's
goodness,
a sore
man.
subject. That game was.
I was rooting for y'all too, man.
That team played with Baylor, and then when they decide to wake up, they say, "Hey, that's enough. Let's go on and put them to sleep." You jab.
Night.
Left hook. Rocky Balboa.
Time to go night. Man, we got like 4 minutes for the show start, man. I know we done went live early. We kind of get the kinks out and everything and get everybody tuned in to our sports banter.
That's right.
Two brothers who love to just fuss.
You love
brothers that love to fuss.
That's right. You love it. I'm gonna let you have it this week.
Man, hey,
we got a good tough one third. We got tough one third. Got to finish, man. We got to finish.
Y'all think Seattle gonna be tough?
The Rams not tough. Cardinals not tough. I mean, they're in our division. We just got to finish.
Man, I tell you, Seattle made me feel some type of way. They let the Giants beat them.
Giants might be better than what y'all think they are.
Well, that goes to show that win we had Thursday night is a little bit better than what everybody thought they was.
I said think might. I said that's might.
I just said thought, man. I said,
Somebody asked me about Pittsburgh. I said, all that showed is that Justin Fields is trash.
He's horrible.
All that showed is Arthur Smith, their offense coordinator. How you not throw the ball to Pickens but one time?
He had the best.
Diggs was on.
Yeah, he had the best quarterback on him, man. That's Justin Fields. I was hoping that before the season started, I was hoping Russell Wilson would have got that job and let Fields sit down and just watch the game a little bit, and see it from a different perspective. And that's what also happened with Sam Darnold too. I mean, he came in to the Jets and went bounced around, starting all over the place. Then went to the Niners and sit for a year and just saw the game from a different perspective, let him see it. And now look what he's doing. Yeah. And Justin Fields had been, and plus he's a little arrogant too.
What's crazy though? In both of those situations, injury took place for them to be in the position they're in now.
Sure, but you got Russell.
So I'm saying Russell had got hurt. So they said he's supposed to come back to practice this week, from that calf. And then J.J. McCarthy up there in Minnesota, he was the starter. Yeah. He ended up tearing his knee up. So both of them end up getting their opportunities, man.
But Sam is
Yep. But all right, man. Well, good evening. All right, our music is on.
Oh man.
Do something to you, though. Do something to you.
Want to reach over there and tackle you.
Ain't that much tackling in the world. You see, I made a play last night in the Chiefs game. The big numbers 50. My wife said, "Hey, that's you. That's you." He said, "You hold the ball. Hang tight, ready."
What's wrong with her?
What's up, sports fans? And you're listening and you tuned in to the Aftermath Sports Show with Lee, 41 of Miles.
Bang, bang right now.
Just bang, bang.
That's
right
it.
now.
Gonna get two.
And you got myself, Coach Stimmy, with the CNET studio here, and we are the not ready for primetime players. I'm cool with that. What's up, brother? You
what's
good,
up with
man?
it?
I'm good.
How's life?
Man, life is good, man. Life is even sweeter since after Sunday night. But
you feel good about that?
Man, I feel good about myself, man. Yeah, when you have the odds against you and the whole world think you're not going to do nothing, then your quarterback try to give them the game, and then you still end up taking victory out of the jaws of defeat. It makes you feel all right.
You feel good.
Make you feel all right, man. Make you feel all right.
A lot of times, the thing that make you laugh, make you cry too. So don't feel too all right. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
And you know what?
The sun goes up and comes down, and there's another day. So
absolutely,
we'll see.
And I'm gonna tell you, man. Here's my thing. I can't even celebrate that win because we got the Detroit Lions coming into the stadium on Sunday. Man. So
that's them Lions roaring too.
They roaring, man. But we got a lion too. We got a lion too.
You do?
We got a lion too.
Who you have?
He wear number 11.
Hey, he's on the side.
He wear number 11.
He's out.
Jermaine Jackson Sr. says, ask Lee if we should get rid of Shanahan.
Can we get the show started first before we start taking questions? Hold on, Jermaine. Chill out. You got too many ideas for that big old head of yours. Chill out. All right. Hold on. We're going to get to it. You got to understand, y'all had some injuries and all that stuff.
Yes,
y'all going to be all right.
We'll be all right.
But before we jump into, what we here for, we're going to always have our banter between Niners and the Cowboys. Let's revisit Saturday. College football, upset Saturday is like what I want to call it. It seemed like once nobody was safe on Saturday, you saw the lights of number 1 Alabama goes down to Vandy
and get 40
points
breaks tore off of them. After Nick Saban said, I don't know if he meant to say that or he just really wanted to tick Vanderbilt off, and I think he did. He ticked them off.
Nick Saban forgot that he wasn't coaching.
Exactly.
He forgot he wasn't coaching. He's like, we going down. I'm going to tell you what happened. They got to feeling good because they beat Georgia. We beat mighty Georgia. Ain't no way Vandy going to beat us. Vandy said, y'all got another thing coming. Man, I got to watching that game. I said, oh, no. My poor wife, bless her, because she's one of the biggest Alabama fans since she was a little kid.
Okay?
Oh, man, she had on her Alabama hoodie, her Alabama Air Max and all that stuff. She started throwing stuff. I said, calm down. It's just one loss ain't going to keep you out the playoffs. Just calm down.
Not Alabama anymore.
But Alabama get beat. Louisville got beat by SMU.
SMU, man.
Y'all better quit sleeping on SMU.
And just to reiterate what you said, I've been talking with a lot of people about, I know we're getting ahead of ourselves talking about Baylor and what they're doing, what they're not doing, and saying that because of these small schools, they can't compete at the big schools and things like that against the big schools. And I'm just like, that is not it at all. A lot of it is you have coaches that can relate to players to get them to play and do things that they normally couldn't do, especially when you're going into big games like a Louisville and your small school, SMU, going up there and beating the brakes off Louisville and just doing things that they normally wouldn't or couldn't do. Absolutely. So, I mean, that just puts a nail into the coffin when I try to tell people that it's not just about the money. It's not the school. It's the coaches and the relationship that they have with these players to be able to get them to play bigger than what they normally would do.
Absolutely, man. I totally agree with you, man. And that's, I'm not going to argue with you or fight with you on that because coaches really make those programs, man.
Sure.
Like, to get a kid to believe in you, what you're selling, and to play, man, that's big on the coaching. Right. What I will say, I think Baylor needs to be more innovative and more creative with that because you remember last year, Utah. Well, nobody going to Utah. They got that partnership with Dodge Ram, and all them boys got Ram trucks.
Right.
Do some partnerships like that. I mean, at least because you can't compete financially with these programs.
You can't compete with you can't compete with Texas. You can't compete with A&M. You can't compete with Georgia. But there are situations out there that you can't compete with Texas Tech. You can't compete with SMU.
Right.
You can't compete with TCU with smaller schools and things like that. But I don't think it's about the money is there, but you also have to have players and coaches on the same page. You have to have coaches to inspire and get kids to do things that they normally wouldn't do, to believe in what we're doing.
Absolutely.
I told a guy and I was like, I said back when we played when I played at Baylor, We had 4 and 5 star blue chippers back then, whatever
blue
they,
chip,
you
yeah,
know.
that's what it was.
And we also had 2 and 3 star blue chippers or whatever. But we also, you know, were able to, because of the coaches and everything and the things that we did and the belief that they gave us and told us, we were able to compete against everybody.
Right.
You know, we beat Texas. You know, we beat Colorado the year after they won a national championship and everything.
Yeah.
And you know, we played against big teams. We were able to the same type of players they have now. So I don't think it's just about the money. I think it's a disconnect with the staff and the players. That's
Absolutely.
You know,
and I think it's a different caliber of player now too. You know, we got these players now that's they reading these press clippings, and they looking at these social medias, and they really sensitive.
Sure. I mean, but what go back to SMU? Go back to SMU.
Yeah.
You know who they beat? Who
they beat? Louisville.
Was Louisville ranked in the top 25?
I don't think they was ranked top 20. Let me see. I got it pulled up. Yes, they were. Yes, they were. They were. And I'm gonna tell you what. And SMU was unranked. But what SMU does too, when they started this NIL stuff, if you played a major sport, you got $36,000 a year.
Sure.
So they gave you for girls and boys. You know, so it's almost like, man, it's got to be a perfect storm. You got to have great coaches.
Yep.
They got to mesh with the students. And I hate to say it like this with college, and the money got to be there.
The money has to be there. The money
got to be there.
But everybody can't get the big money.
Absolutely.
But if you go, I'm gonna tell you right now, and like I'm a Baylor alum. I believe purple and gold for Mark, green and gold for Baylor, and red and gold for the 49ers. All that gold. But what I'm saying right now, if they don't get their acts together, I mean, there's 3 games that should have beat Colorado.
Yeah.
Right? Should have beat BYU.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they should have.
So that gives them what, 4 or 5 wins on the year?
They could have beat Utah.
And Utah.
They could have beat Utah.
So that's 6 wins possibly.
Yeah.
You're in a bowl game.
Absolutely.
You said so that makes those kids that are on the fence about coming and turning this program around.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go ahead and go there. Now you look at a situation like, man, they only have 2 wins. I'm not doing that. Plus they're not paying as much as somebody else. So I'm like, no. And Baylor do have some horses on the fifth.
They do.
3 and 4, 5-star athletes.
They got some athletes. They got talent.
I don't know if they're gonna stick. I don't know if they don't turn this thing around.
I think it's probably time to get a new coach.
Sure.
You know, and I'm the type of person, I don't like to see a person lose their job. But if the results are not there,
sure,
and you had time, you know,
you had enough time.
Because you can't go from winning a Sugar Bowl to.
But what players did he have when he won the Sugar Bowl?
Oh man, he had Jalen Petrie. He had
whose players were those?
That was
Coach Rules.
Coach Rules
when he was at LSU.
Yeah, those.
I mean, they won the. They won. I mean,
yeah,
all those players in the NFL, right?
Absolutely.
So since his LSU days,
absolutely,
and his Baylor days when he won the Big 12 and won the Sugar Bowl, what has he done?
Absolutely. Not only we SMU upset at Louisville, Tennessee, number 4 Tennessee got upset by Arkansas. Arkansas beat them. That was a low scoring game. It was 19-14. Yeah. Number 4th ranked team in the nation. I'm about to say state. I'm thinking about high school. Got beat by Arkansas. And not only they lost, Minnesota beat USC 24-17.
I'm just
and then to put the cherry on top, number 9 Missouri got, they call it BTA, belt to you know what, by Texas A&M. 41-10.
Yeah,
I'm just, you know, I think in college football, there's never been a time where we had so much parity.
Right.
You know, because now everybody got a go-getter, got a few go-getters on their team.
Sure.
So it's not like, you know, you have the deal is sweet and I go play.
That's right.
Also, Michigan got beat by unranked Washington. But the most exciting game of Saturday, if you stayed up late, was the Miami-California game.
I didn't see that game.
Miami was down 3 scores. Michael Irvin all on the sideline on all fours. Miami came back and won that game 39-38.
Really?
Yes.
It's
The heroics of Cam Ward, the quarterback. And, so that's leading up to this week. This week, we have a bell ringer of a game between number 2 Ohio State and number 3 Oregon. Ooh. That's gonna be a good one.
Nice.
Then you have number 1 Texas in the Red River Shootout against OU.
Let's go OU. Let's go OU.
Then you got number 18 Kansas State go down to Boulder to Folsom Field play against my Colorado Buffs.
You say Kansas State?
Kansas State.
Let's go Cats.
Go Buffs.
Let's go Cats.
And then you have Missouri, Massachusetts, Penn State, USC,
and Penn State.
Yeah, Penn State is pretty good. You got Mississippi State and Georgia, and you got Tennessee, Florida. You got Ole Miss and LSU will be a good game. So we are in the meat and potatoes of the college season. One loss really don't hurt you or don't define your season, but if you get 2 losses, it's gonna be tough for you to get in that top 12 playoff positioning.
What about 3 losses?
3 losses, you're gonna just enjoy your bowl.
If you make it.
Your motorhome bowl.
If you make it. If
you got 3 losses, that means you got 9 wins. Because it's 12 games.
I'm going back to Baylor. I'm going back to Baylor. They're in trouble.
But I'm gonna tell you though, the Big 12 is wide open still.
They're in trouble.
Big 12 is still wide open.
They're in trouble.
But it's all good. Speaking of trouble, that's a great segue. Trouble. Let's talk about NFL Sunday.
Oh man,
there was a lot of upsets. I'm not gonna even get to the Niners.
Go ahead.
We're gonna work through your division first.
Okay.
The Seattle Seahawks lost to the New York Football Giants.
Yeah.
A team we was calling Little Giants last week.
Right.
Showed up big in Seattle, and the way they won the game was on a blocked field goal.
That's one of the phases of the game
yes,
that a lot of people take for granted.
Yes, it is. And then you got C's new team, the Houston Texans. They had a heroic comeback against the Buffalo Bills. The Bills really should have beat them.
Bills look like trash.
Yeah,
they look like trash. But
Texans got them boys in their crosshairs too.
Yeah, oh my God.
Don't. See, here's my thing.
Don't hang your hat on the Texans right now. Give them another. I think they're probably another year away from being pretty solid.
I'm gonna say this because we got our engineer behind the scenes, and he's part of the show. He says our show, but he's a part of the show as well. Our engineer, notice this: when he jumped ship, the Cowboys went on a 2-game winning streak.
So what you saying?
He got problems. Go on to Houston.
Oh man!
So you and your commentary to Houston.
Remind me of that when y'all play Detroit, the Niners.
Yeah. It's some heat coming down the way.
Oh, we got a lot of heat coming.
It's some heat coming.
Man,
so, like I said, enjoy this win against Pittsburgh.
To show you how bad Pittsburgh is, Dak Prescott have 3 interceptions?
2 interceptions and a fumble.
Yeah,
and he threw them in the red zone.
Yeah. I mean, so enjoy.
The Cowboys' most potent weapon is their field goal kicker.
Exactly. Hell, I thought we was at a soccer match. I mean, they were at a soccer match, not me.
I tell you what, at least y'all need a kicker right now.
Yeah, we'll get one of Jake Moody, man.
He pulled his pancreas. I mean, it's
no, which I don't understand. He gets in those modes where the situation is where every kicker should just kick the ball out the end zone.
Well, everybody last year talked about this, and I took a lot of heat, but y'all better beware that little leprechaun Kyler Murray. He's a bad boy.
Hey, he did that, but that was all he did. That was all he did. Yeah, he did that. That pissed him off. He won. He did win the game, but it wasn't because of him. The defense won the game.
The quarterback touched the ball more than anybody.
Got a
lot to do with wins and losses.
Hey, man. I figured why you wore that white jersey because Kyler Murray had a white.
No.
That corner on y'all.
No.
And he was running with them little bitty arms. And
little bitty munchkin. But hey, man, we going in to secure the victory. Mason fumbles the ball.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he fumbled.
He fumbled the ball going in, and then even before that, like we hit on a few minutes ago, kick the ball out the end zone, and you don't have to worry about making a tackle. And then you're a kicker. Why are you trying to go up there and lay the boom on somebody?
Because he talking about bang bang.
Yeah, I guess he got trucked.
He got bang.
Yeah, I thought he had tore his knee up or whatever. But
see, then the Steelers blocked the Cowboy field goal.
They did.
Did you see what the Cowboy kicker did? He just looked at it. He to go get
I just they just play me the kick.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm gonna tell you, what was funny though is that when that boy fumbled the ball, your great 49er defense got back on the field. They couldn't get him off the field.
Man, they're tired. They did. I mean, you down there. But look, we had a punt. We had a extra point. I mean, field goal block for a touchdown. Then Nick Bosa intercepted the ball. Them boys played. I mean, especially when you're playing Kyler Murray. Absolutely. Those things. Absolutely. And because who's can go all over the place. And James Conner is no joke and no running back.
He's not.
He's a third and fourth quarter guy.
He's Harrison Jr. ain't either. They got some weapons.
Yes. So I mean, them guys got tired, man. I mean, and especially like, man, we up by, I think with 10 or 7, whatever it was. We go in and score, put the game away, and like they fumble the ball. Like, God, man, eventually, if you keep throwing rocks at a glass house, you're eventually going to break it.
Can I ask you a question about the Niners?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I remember Michael Irvin say it's going to be almost impossible to three-peat. He said, because if you go to 2 Super Bowls in a row, he said, and by the time you get in the playoff, you played so many football games, and so you start getting injured. So the Niners went to a Super Bowl, and they went to a championship, NFC championship. So this is that 3rd year. I think those guys are injured. Now everybody's injured.
When you're supposed to make hay, you got to make hay.
Yeah, but they're injured now.
They're injured. Yeah, those guys. But it's not happening. It's not happening to the Chiefs. Chiefs. They're trying to three-peat.
They're not going to get there.
I mean,
I'm gonna tell you. I totally agree with that. See, I mean, cut you off. I totally agree with that. I said because I think the wear and tear of
football
playing that deep into February. I think it takes a toll on you, and then you got more people got more film on you and got more ways to try to stop you. So here's where Kyle Shanahan has to be creative, and you got to be careful.
Yeah.
And to answer Jermaine's question, who's one of the second biggest 49er fans to you, is it time to fire Kyle Shanahan? No. I say no, because who else out there?
The 49ers' biggest problem right now is McCaffrey ain't in the game.
Well,
they're 75% of your offense.
Absolutely.
Everything's on McCaffrey. If you play the 49ers, you got to worry about him. Not Ayuk and Debo and all them other folks. He's the one that's your rocket right there.
Right.
And then
when you don't have him, I mean that's a lot out of your offense.
Absolutely. Well, and then Mason he's a good back, but he's he can't take it to the house.
He's a backup.
Yeah, you can put McCaffrey in the backfield. You can split him out, and then you take that weapon away, and so now you sort of like
and then,
limit yourself.
And then people don't fear y'all secondary anymore.
Yeah, our secondary's always been been the bad part of our team.
You missing one of your main thumpers in Greenlaw.
Sure, but our back end has always been our weakest link. Yeah. But where they flourish because that front four has been getting after your butt and everything. Absolutely. So it makes you do things you normally wouldn't do, and it makes it helps that secondary out. Where our secondaries, I mean, it's just been exposed more now.
Absolutely. So, now I know we're gonna talk about my Cowboys shortly, but I got to talk about a team and a player that's got my attention.
Who is that?
Daniels out there at Washington.
Yeah, he looks nice.
Hey man,
he looks nice.
Hey man, that boy.
Nice.
Hey,
he looks nice. I hadn't really watched him besides the highlights or whatever. Yeah. But what I've seen, he looks very poised.
Yeah.
He has those other players playing bigger than what they normally that they have in the past, and so that's.
I think part of that too is Cliff Kingsbury's the OC.
What did I say earlier about a coach that can make? I mean, that's so you know what I'm saying. So you validate my point.
Absolutely,
enforce those things. So
absolutely,
believe in what I'm.
And then they play in the last place schedule too.
Take advantage of it.
Got to take advantage.
Take advantage of it.
So I was hearing
Dallas was playing the last place schedule last year and got taken advantage of. So I'm sorry I had to throw that in there.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Hey, you got to throw your shots. You gotta throw your shots when you can.
You know one thing I'm enjoying about the parity, the Minnesota Vikings look good.
Yep.
Washington look good.
Mm-hmm.
Detroit looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Kyler Murray's back.
Yeah.
He's
It's
back. He
good-looking
has 2
teams,
wins.
man.
He has 2 wins.
Yeah.
He has 2 wins.
So
He's back, man.
He's undefeated against the Cowboys.
Seattle is good.
Kyler Murray.
Yes. Seattle is good.
They got beat by the Giants. So
Yeah,
but that's just, sometimes
some of those teams,
some games be fluky.
Some of those teams, I'm gonna say, like, when you talking about Seattle, eventually that bubble's gonna bust.
Yeah.
I don't
like
think.
New Orleans.
I don't think. Yeah, and I don't think Minnesota's gonna hold on. I mean, they're gonna figure that stuff out. You still got Sam Darnold's a good quarterback, but I don't think they're gonna be that successful as down the line as they are now. So
I think Sam Darnold is a product of city. They draft these guys.
Sure.
And put him out
Yeah.
there. Put him out there.
Mhm.
He went to sorry teams,
Mhm.
draft these franchise quarterbacks.
Mhm.
And don't have nothing to go with.
Right.
I think you need to build, but then get the quarterback.
Sure.
And he had to start for the Jets, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
And the Jets turned around and drafted another quarterback.
He started with the Carolina Panthers, then went to the Jets, then
he was
49ers.
Mhm.
Then
Wilson, the Jets got Wilson.
Yeah,
Now
right.
they got old man Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Coach Killer.
Yeah. So like I said, that's what I was telling Coach Stimmy earlier. I was hoping that Justin Fields had that same situation where he could sit back and sit behind Russell Wilson and just watch a little bit and everything, because he hadn't really had that. He'd been thrown here. Here's the keys to the Ferrari.
Right.
Get us to the end line.
Right.
He can't get you there.
Absolutely.
Because he don't know the game, like the mental side of it. Like it's what has happened to Sam Darnold when he sat last year behind and watched the game behind Brock Purdy and learned a lot.
And under Shanahan.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you this. Y'all might think I'm crazy. I think this season gonna be one of them seasons where the NFC gonna go down to the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season where it's gonna start shaping the playoff picture out, because you look at teams like Chicago 3-2, Philadelphia 3-2.
Right.
You got a whole bunch of teams that's like right there.
Right.
Atlanta 3-2. Atlanta, to me, Atlanta is scary, kind of scary, because like they got good offense and they got a solid defense, but they're not consistent.
Right. But you have Kirk Cousins too.
Yeah,
so.
you got Kirk.
Kirk Cousins go get you to the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, he gonna get you
and
there.
I'll tell you somebody, really, Bijan Robinson, the real deal.
Yeah, he playing, but they have like 2 or 3 backs that London that receiver. They're balling.
Now, this is why I got into transfer portal after the end of the year, and I'm gonna try to.
So you ride with the Texans this year.
I ride with Texans. I got in the transfer portal at the end of the year when it was open.
Yeah.
Because the Cowboys are not committed to winning the Super Bowl. Okay. Every time I look at Derrick Henry, you mean Derrick Henry wouldn't help you, and you went with Deuce. I'm bigger than Deuce Vaughn.
Sure, hell, I am.
You got Dipple, what's his name?
Rico.
Rico Dowdle looked decent the other night. I would say,
Zeke. You got Zeke, but could you imagine handing that ball to Derrick Henry?
I can imagine.
The Cowboys. Wait a minute. The Cowboys needed running back.
Yes.
They need running back. Now, the boy that left last year, what's his name?
Pollard.
He got more yards than the whole
team.
team.
That was last week. He don't have it now because Dowdle had 89 yards.
Dowdle got 89.
Yeah.
But look, you could have got Derrick Henry. You could have got Saquon Barkley. You could have got Josh Jacobs. You could have got Montgomery. It was running backs out
Mixon.
there. And Mixon. You didn't get nobody.
So they didn't get nobody.
They're not committed to winning.
They didn't get nobody, number one. I agree with that. But getting Derrick Henry don't guarantee that he's gonna be running like he's running in Baltimore.
But that's what I'm saying.
You don't guarantee. You don't guarantee because your line is not the same.
The thing that's helping Derrick Henry is Lamar Jackson.
That zone read threat is opening up lanes.
And so you got to key on.
Derrick Henry got 10,000 yards before he got there with Lamar Jackson.
And he was at Tennessee with a run-heavy offense.
Yes.
He had a run-heavy offense in Tennessee.
So you rather have Rico Dowdle than...
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying why spend money on a guy that you're not going to use? You're not going to use it.
The Cowboy fans, fanatics, cultists, anything they do is reparable. I mean, you didn't get a running back, and it's gonna show you in the winter who is Rico Dowdle.
It's a lot of teams that didn't get running backs. See,
I mean, I'm just
come
saying,
on now.
but most of those teams that think they right there on the edge, and Marcus Spears said something about the Cowboys. Mm-hmm. He said, "Who have won a Super Bowl or went to a Super Bowl just building their team off the draft? Nobody." Say those teams go sign players, trade for McCaffrey, go sign somebody, get some pieces. He said they're not trying to get no pieces.
The reason why they not
saving money.
The reason why they're not going to do it because they had 3 years of 12 wins without doing that, and that's the model they want to use.
Satisfied.
Yeah, that's the model. But my thing is, let's be honest.
I don't think Derrick Henry would help Dallas.
But let's be honest. How many teams was in line to sign Derrick Henry this offseason? Just a few. Just a few teams was in line. So now it's almost like lightning in a bottle because he's doing that with Baltimore. Hold on. Can I finish? Because there wasn't no other teams that was in line to get him. So then he gets to Baltimore. He's doing that. Oh, he could have done that with Dallas. Dallas don't even have the same running blocking scheme of the line.
And then again,
he would have did bad at Dallas.
I agree.
I agree. Shea White said Zeke and Henry is making about the same amount of money. Jerry failed this offseason.
No. I mean, you can say that he failed, but what Stimmy was saying is that because of the way Dallas offense is set up, it would not have benefited Derrick Henry.
Would it have benefited Saquon Barkley? Would it benefit Josh Jacobs?
They weren't going to pay no 14. They weren't going to pay $14-15 million like the other teams did for them 3 bags.
But you gave Dak Prescott $60 million.
Because somebody going to get more than him.
It's a quarterback's league. It's a quarterback's league.
The next person up is y'all quarterback going up getting 61, 62.
Lee wants the Cowboys keep doing the same job.
I mean, but you, I'm being real.
It's just the way. That's the way the market is.
I mean, it's a quarterback's league.
The next quarterback up is gonna get more than that. Think about it. Who would have thought that somebody was gonna get more than Patrick Mahomes when Patrick Mahomes got $500 million?
And then when Matt Floyd say Henry is a 1 in 1,000 talent, just his play action and blocking is the key.
Do what now?
He said Henry is a 1 in 1,000 talent. The dude is 6. What? How much you
6'3", 6'3".
He outrun defensive backs.
I mean, he's a freak.
So he's the best back in the league?
No.
I don't know.
No.
So he's not 1 in a million.
This 5 games into the season. Okay, you looked at the stats. He's only 4 running backs have got 1,000 yards.
But you have to look at who he's playing beside.
10,000 yards and 100 rushing touchdowns. They were 4 running backs in the history of the NFL did that.
I get that.
So don't act like he just.
No. I'm not saying that.
But let's act like this though. Hold on. But let's act like this though. If he was that, why Tennessee did keep him?
Tennessee wasn't winning.
Still, if he ain't winning,
Dallas not winning.
If you ain't going nowhere with Tennessee, they would know who the quarterback in Tennessee. They rebuild it.
Again,
they rebuild it.
He wouldn't have been. He would have did Dallas some good, but he would not been as successful in Dallas as he is in Baltimore. You know,
that's where we disagree. Now I know he gonna be awesome because you got to worry about Lamar. Yes.
You know the second leading rush in the league right now?
Probably Mason. Mason, as I was going to say, Mason. Yeah.
Mason, then Barkley, then Jacobs, then Chuba Hubbard.
Okay.
Chuba Hubbard.
Saquon Barkley, and who else?
Chuba Hubbard.
I mean, third.
Third is Barkley. No, number 1 is Henry. Number 2 is Mason. Number 3 is Barkley. Number 4 is Jacob. Number 5 is Hubbard.
There's 3 that they could have got.
They not paying $15 million for no running backs.
Jacob ain't get that kind of money. Barkley got a 3-year contract.
But but he got $14 million. See,
but you got to see why did Barkley get out of New York?
He got out of New York.
Yeah, why?
Money, because he been on a franchise tag the last 2 years.
Okay, what else?
They weren't winning.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
So,
but he would have stayed if they would have paid him.
But he's more. He's flourishing more now.
But it was on the Hard Knocks that he would have stayed if they would have paid him.
He is flourishing more now with Philly because of all the things that's around him with him than he would be at New York, right?
I don't know about that because the receivers ain't there. The receivers ain't there. The receivers hurt.
Yeah, he better off with Philly.
Yeah, he is.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he is. So because he have a quarterback that's a threat to run.
That's right. That ain't happening. It's not happening.
These running backs are getting extra life with these zone reads.
That's right.
With these read options. I mean,
with these quarterbacks that can that's not sitting in the pocket. And Dak is a pocket quarterback.
Yeah.
Well, I still want that horse.
You got it. I think when it's all said and done for Dallas, when it's all said and done with Dallas, it's gonna be Rico Dowdle. It's gonna be your starting running back.
He's already starting running back.
We wasted money.
And when it's all said and done, Dallas gonna be a top 10 in the draft next year.
We wasted money with Zeke.
Could you say that in the camera?
Dallas gonna have a top 10 pick in the draft next year.
And the Niners gonna be picking 12.
No, I think the Niners gonna pick 9th.
No.
If we pick 10th, the Niners gonna pick 9th.
We're in the playoff. We're gonna be no. I'm being serious. I mean, just wait and see. When we get stuff together, get these people back.
Y'all got 2 conference losses, 2 division losses.
And we got to play them again.
The Rams and the Cardinals.
That's right. We got to play them. Y'all gonna have some too coming up.
So now, don't say y'all. He's a Texan.
I'm sorry.
He's a Texan.
I'm so sorry. He's a jumper.
Listen.
Coaching.
Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. Let me tell you this.
Throw the ball deep.
Let me tell you this though. Ever since Baltimore, the second half of the Baltimore game, Cowboys been a whole lot better defending the run.
I guess playing the Giants did help that.
Oh man,
we ain't gonna talk about the Giants. They did beat Seattle.
Like I said,
top of the real better record than them.
Like I said,
we did play Pittsburgh, who wanted to run the ball.
Go ahead, and stick your chest out right now. Stick your chest out because after next week it's gonna be sunken in and. So go ahead. I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you have this week.
Let me tell you why I got my chest out.
Yeah, because y'all beat a team that had a winning record.
Let me tell you why. Our defense.
Your defense is trash.
Okay.
Defense is trash.
Our defense. You better look at what our defense did.
It's trash.
You better look what our defense did.
Man, Najee Harris is trash.
Najee Harris not trash.
It's trash.
Their offensive line is not trash.
They
George Pickens 1 catch.
You had a quarterback that's trash. You played against a quarterback.
We had George Pickens so mad that he throwing Jordan Lewis down by the face mask.
You played against a quarterback he's
playing against this number 2 defense in the league up to this week. That's
who's number 2 defense?
Pittsburgh was.
We talking about their offense. We talking about their offense going against your defense.
But you at home with a defense, and you got the weather.
They're trash.
And you got a so-called running
both
game.
Teams playing up in the
I'm
weather.
just saying. So this is what the world was saying.
Okay.
This is what the world was saying.
No.
This is what you were saying last week.
Pittsburgh
gonna put it on you.
Yeah. But who's the quarterback?
But last time I checked, the quarterback to say anything.
Who's the quarterback of Pittsburgh? What's his name?
Justin Fields.
He
got a better record than the 49ers.
Yeah, for now.
For now. But the fact still remain that y'all 2-3.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
So y'all got to
we'll see. 1 week.
That's all right. Look at it.
1 week.
Look at it.
You see, watch the game Thursday.
The only week this year. You look at
watch Thursday. Watch Thursday when we play Seattle. Yes.
Seattle gonna be mad with that defense.
We'll be mad. We'll be mad too. We get players back. We get them back.
Y'all get them back.
Y'all get y'all back. Can I ask a question that's not football related?
Yes, go.
Did the Yankees win last night?
Oh man, no, they got lost. Did the Texans in the playoffs? Is the Rangers in the playoffs?
The Rangers have won a World Series since the Yankees.
That's not what I asked
Yankees
you.
Ain't won since Derek Jeter them.
I answered your question. You answered my question.
Don't say nothing about the Rangers. He in the portal. He got a Dodgers jersey on.
Oh, man. You know they'll be. Did the Dodgers win?
Hey,
did the Dodgers win the other night?
I've never had a baseball jersey before, and my wife bought me a Corey Seager jersey, and then I ordered They felt so good in the heat. I just started ordering a jersey. I had a Tuve jersey.
I got
a Mookie Blaylock jersey. It's just a jersey.
Did the Dodgers win the other night?
I know.
I think they did.
No, they won the first, lost the second one.
I wanted to be a Dodgers Yankee World Series. That's what I want.
I want y'all to gonna make it.
I want y'all to get all the way to the World Series and the Dodgers.
Dodgers not gonna make it. Dodgers not gonna make it.
Just beat y'all.
They're not gonna make it.
No, Dodgers not gonna make it.
I don't think the Yankees gonna make it.
The Yankees gonna be there. They got an easier path.
Who they playing right now?
The Dodgers are having a hard time.
The Royals, Kansas City Royals.
Dodgers having a hard time.
They always fold in the playoffs. They always fold in the playoff. Dodgers. They get their salary bigger than the Yankees' salary.
Hey, I tell you what though.
They spend Ohtani $700 million.
Boy, did you see the details of that contract?
Yeah, just to hit a baseball. But it'll be in the offseason after this week.
So this year he only took $20 million of that contract.
He got it back.
The rest of the way he gonna get $70 million a year.
Yeah, he got it back then. He got it back.
$70 million a year.
That's a bad boy though.
So do you let him pitch or do you just let him just keep hitting? DH?
I let him do whatever he want to do.
$70 million, you can do everything. You can say a hot dog.
Whatever you want to do. But this year, I don't know. I don't know because you take a chance on if he's not fully recovered from that Tommy John surgery and he has a setback or hurt himself again, then you done lost him for a lot longer. So
you done lost 50-50.
Yeah.
50 stolen bases, 50 home runs. You're not pitching.
But I don't think they might not get out this first round against the Padres. Second round, I'm sorry. Padres
got their number.
Yeah,
they got profile, don't they? Got profile.
Yeah.
Jerry's a profile on the team. Yeah.
They got Tatis off of PhD or whatever that is.
Tattoo PED, whatever.
PEDs. They had their team was on PEDs. But the Mets, I like the Mets look good.
Oh man,
Mets do look good.
Mets look. Oh my
I'm gonna tell you this.
Mets
though.
look. That's trash.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Mets
though.
are trash.
I'm gonna tell you this though. Better watch the Rangers next year. Everybody gonna be healthy. Our pitching gonna be healthy. You better watch us next year. Next year we're gonna mess around with 100+ games.
Bro, I tell you what.
We dealt with injury bug.
If anybody listening,
the Rangers. Let's look at the
everybody
Rangers.
dealing with injuries.
But the Rangers lost 5 starters.
Yep.
You lost Josh Young, your starting third baseman.
And we still was over 500. And we still was over 500.
The difference, all of these starters.
The difference in baseball,
people that's champions off your squad. Y'all got Greenlow out. And McCaffrey out.
We talking football or baseball?
I'm talking about taking your top players out.
Sure, but football and baseball is different.
Your Stankies dealt with injuries last year.
But look where they are now.
Yeah, but that's
dealing with injuries. I'm just saying we just lost. We lost our first baseman, got broken hand.
Everybody covered.
If you watch Kansas City, they know how to beat the Yankees. They say walk Judge and pitch to Giancarlo Stanton.
You got Juan Soto before that, Bubba. Come on.
All I know is Rangers gonna be back next season.
Get out of here.
That's all I know.
Get off. What's in that bottle over there? Because I mean, you need to put that away.
I didn't even watch the Rangers after everybody got hurt. I say, well, this team got too many people out.
Dude, the difference between football and baseball, football and baseball is that the baseball, you have a form system.
So that's what the Rangers got. What you talking about?
If they were that good, why didn't you bring it up and let them play?
Because it's a wash. It's a wash.
The Yankees did it.
We still finished over 500. We still had like 6 or something.
What they got to do with
because normally when a team have injuries, they down at the bottom feet.
I'm telling you, watch the Ranger game. All right. I tried to watch Ranger game in June. I didn't know half them players.
Okay, injuries. What's that got to do with the price of tea in China?
Okay, Corey Seager.
You don't know.
Josh Young is out. The Evan Carter is out.
A lot of those guys get old. You playing 160. Right. You playing 160. Them guys get old. 160 some games a year. They get old, man.
Evan Carter is a 19-year-old starting in the World Series.
And we got a rookie. What's that boy? I forgot that boy's name. That was good.
Josh Young.
No, it's another boy we had this year. The rookie. Langford. Yeah, Wyatt Langford. Man, I'm telling you.
Man, y'all.
I'm telling you.
Smoking something.
We ain't smoking nothing.
We all going, when the Rangers play the Yankees, we taking you to the game.
Hey, you had to tell me but once.
We going.
You had to tell me but once, because you know.
But they turn around and come on, Lee. Now you know.
What?
If Derek Jeter was out, he got hurt, and Bernie Williams and all them guys got hurt, and they top pitchers, and the closer was out. You know good and well that team wasn't gonna do nothing.
It's still doing it right now.
But it's crazy.
They got players out now.
Chris Young ain't like Jerry. Chris Young gonna spend that bread. We gonna get us a winner.
Hey, why you do it this year?
Hey man, listen. He loading up for next season. I'm telling you.
Lord,
I'm telling you.
Hey, now what about
you don't give away assets?
What about your LeBrons, the LA LeBrons?
What about them?
Your
You and
Bronny, father and son. That's pretty cool,
That's
man.
Cool, man.
Hey, come on now. Come on.
But you know the word is out on LeBron.
What's that?
That he's sleeping with one of his teammates' mama.
He is. He is.
Hey,
He is.
They say
His teammate's mama.
He can do that.
hey, it's just a little payback from when Delonte West was sleeping with his mama.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Man,
Oh,
let me tell you, man, in the NBA as well, that West gonna be open too.
Yeah, it's gonna be open.
It's gonna be open
It's
too.
gonna be open.
It's gonna be about who don't have to deal with that injury bug early.
Well, what do y'all think about New York trading Cat to?
I think that's a big trade for New York.
As a Maverick fan, I love it. I
Yeah,
love it
yeah.
because Minnesota got worse
Yes.
with Julius Randle
Yes.
and
Oh,
DiVincenzo.
yes.
I
Oh,
love
yes.
it. So
That's
yeah,
huge.
go on, Cat. That's gonna help New
Yeah,
York.
yes.
It's gonna help them.
Yeah,
but
it's
it ain't-
huge.
New York still ain't coming out.
That's huge in the East. I don't know.
Because
You got Boston.
Cat don't play in the paint.
he
He
don't.
don't shoot threes.
But he can do that. He's versatile though, man. A big man in today's game is gone.
I think they trying to line up against Philly. That's what I think. And I think trying to line up against Philly. And I think they trying to line up against Boston because of KP got a big. But it's still.
Yeah, now I will say this about Cat. There's one guy I see him. He really go to the canvas fighting, and they always getting into it. Him and Embiid. It's like they got some personal.
Yeah, big
yeah,
man. I mean,
yeah.
both of them can play in and out.
Yeah.
So but just going through a big man in today's game, you know.
I think Paul Pierce is gonna be the key to Philly, but I think he's gonna let them down.
Who?
Not
Paul Pierce.
Paul George.
Oh,
Paul George.
Paul George washed up, man.
I think
He's washed.
I think he's gonna be the key to them,
He's
but
washed
I don't think he's gonna be a big
He's
factor.
washed. Where'd he go to Philly?
He went to Philly.
He's washed up.
Playoff P.
Yeah, he's washed up. You guys, man.
We got playoff P one game in that first round, and the rest of them he just like this.
Yeah, they washed- them
That's where we came
Yeah.
with PJ Washington came up with this right here.
guys- What about the guard that went to San Antonio?
Chris Paul.
Yeah, I mean
They got Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes.
Did you play against Chris Paul in high school?
You play against Chris Paul, Daddy.
I think y'all went to school together. Huh?
He's probably a year older than me, man.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I mean, them guys, they just taking up roster spots.
Let me tell you, about 4 years ago, we exposed Chris Paul. When the Mavericks played against Phoenix, when we beat them in that game 7.
Jalen Brunson killed him.
Yeah.
Hey, they was doing this. Whoever Chris Paul was on, everybody like, hey, clear out.
Yeah, old man.
Hey, we got old man.
Gonna walk him down.
You know, I think, don't get me wrong, I think Wemby is going to be all world. I think he's going to be all world, but I don't think they're going to be able to put a team around him like they think. Popton got old.
Sure.
I don't think they'll be able to put a team around him like that. Now, you're going to look at, I look at teams like Denver going to be there. Mavericks going to be there. OKC going to be. OKC made some good moves this offseason. You know, they got the big dude from New York, and they got, you know, Caruso from College Station. You know, I think they made some moves, but the problem is, it's when you get to the 6th and 7th, 8th man on your roster, they got to be able to do something.
Right.
You know, like
Right.
Dallas, it showed you how to beat OKC. They showed you. Let Shea get what he want, but we gonna shut everybody else down.
But you still, I think people can say what they want. Luka Doncic is a hard dude to guard.
Yes, he is.
And
Yes,
then
he
you
is.
got Kyrie, and everybody run Luka Doncic down. Say he don't play defense.
He don't.
Wait a minute, can I say this?
Sure, he don't.
In the playoffs, he led the playoffs in scoring.
That's not
Wait,
defense.
let me finish.
That's not
He
defense.
led the playoffs in rebounding. He led the playoffs in assists, and he led the playoffs in steals. What else was he supposed to do?
Man, that dude.
If I'm leading everybody in scoring, rebounding, and assisting,
It ain't my fault.
Where the rest of y'all at?
Mhm.
But here's something you got to worry about. As a Laker fan, you got to worry about this. The whole NBA is worried right now. Because word on the scuttlebutt is that the Greek Freak talking about coming to Dallas after this year.
Nah.
Facts.
Facts. He
Facts.
talking about he ain't staying up
You,
there.
you
with
had to let some
facts.
people go.
He didn't
man.
want to play with Luka for the longest.
Yeah, let some people go.
like who? Who would you not?
you can't afford all that, man.
Who? I mean, the only one making money on Dallas.
You got
is
you got too many pieces.
You can restructure.
You got to let some pieces
Luka
go.
is the only one making money on Dallas.
No, Kyrie.
Kyrie don't have that big
Yes, he does.
$30 million
Yes, he does.
contract.
Look it up. Look it up his contract.
Kyrie's like 26 million.
I said, what?
26 or 7.
I'm just saying, you got too much money in, but that ain't going to
He'll come. You know,
You want him to come. You want him to. He ain't
He'll
doing
come
that.
to Dallas and go to West End Marketplace. He'll never go back to
Let me tell you
Milwaukee.
something. Hey, Kyrie done with the South Oak Cliff, and he don't never want to go nowhere else.
He ain't going nowhere else.
So
Y'all Dallas, y'all Mavericks
but let me
fans,
tell you,
good luck.
Let me tell you this. I like what Jason Kidd did this offseason. Let me tell you what he did. He went and called Frank Vogel. Hey, man, I just need you to help me with this defense. Frank Vogel was on the Dallas Maverick coaching staff. Almost like he got a defensive coordinator. They worked together with your Lakers to win that championship in 2020 in the bubble, right? Mm-hmm. Vogel knows how to get a defense together, right? We got athletic pieces now. Like, we got athletic cats on our squad. Only person that ain't athletic on our team is Luka. Luka is a different athlete in his own right. You know what I'm saying? Klay Thompson ain't what he used to be, but Klay Thompson can hit that set shot. You stay right over there. We're going to get the ball to you. You knock it down. Ain't nobody in the league can stand in front of Kyrie. You got 2 players on your team. Can't nobody stay in front of, all right? Derek Lively is a freak of nature. Last night, they showed a highlight. He bring the ball up full court. He the one on fast break by himself, going between his legs, spinning, going up for an and one. And this is 7 guys, got it 7-2. Daniel Gafford dunking on Big Zach. I'm telling you, this team is ready, man. You can laugh all you want. Najee Marshall. This team.
I'm glad you know him.
My team is ready.
But we'll see.
My team is ready.
We'll see. We will see.
Ready.
That's all I have to say. I'm laughing at you. I'm laughing at you.
My
team is ready.
The Lakers, they guard's gonna be Russell and Bronny.
No, Bronny, no. Come on, you know better than that.
Can you imagine when the Mavericks play the Lakers?
You know Austin Reeves
being there. Can you imagine when the Mavericks play the Lakers and Bronny sub in and he got to try to guard Kyrie?
He got to guard anybody.
Man, Bronny, man, come on, you know why he's there. He might not get the.
He'll be with the South Bay. He'll be with South Bay Lakers.
Yeah, he'll be in the D League.
Now I do like the guy y'all drafted, Dalton Connect. Connect to play. He can play.
Now one thing about JJ Redick will do whatever LeBron James says.
Yes, sure.
And I am not mad at LeBron.
Nope.
Because if you was a player, you could get your sons Matthew and Chris to be on the floor with
you.
Yeah.
So I ain't mad at it because I love LeBron James. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna root for his team, but I will never root against him.
Yeah.
Because I love the dude grew up.
Yeah, the way he grew up. Right.
Yeah.
What he done for so many thousands of people.
Mm-hmm.
And the story I heard last year is it his Challenge Academy or what?
School.
School.
I promise. Yeah.
I promise. Everybody got bikes and everything, and he guaranteed them college. And this one boy was acting up, and he always told the people, if they act up, let me know. LeBron was in the city that time. When they called him, LeBron went up to the campus and pulled the dude off to the side.
Yeah, pulled up on him.
Really?
Yeah.
They told him, say, that dude done graduated from college now. So LeBron said, you know, he talked to him just straight up.
Yeah.
Said, man, look, you getting all of this opportunity, and you go blow it.
Yeah.
We having your mama do all of this. You want to, you know. So the humanitarian stuff.
Well, he's done a lot. He's done a lot, and he uses his voice on on that platform for himself, for his family, and for others and everything. Right. So I mean, he does a lot on the field. Absolutely. And he does a lot that people don't know about off the field.
And you really can't root against him. And it's like Kyrie Irving. Kyrie does so much that nobody don't know about.
Absolutely.
Kyrie, when he got to Dallas, you saw. I'm a Kyrie for life now, and I saw him with that South Oak Cliff ball cap on, sitting on the sideline. Kyrie went to in the South Oak Cliff neighborhood, went to a restaurant. It was raining. They had a bucket out. He bought them people a new building. He put $3 million in that South Oak Cliff economy. And then he had when Nike says they not going to sponsor him and all of that, he got some kind of shoe deal with
Answer, yep.
And you know where he had his big shoe signing and stuff? Right. Did he have 5,000 pairs of tennis delivered to this shopping center in Dallas, in South Oak Cliff, and he was giving them to people, signing them and giving them to them.
He signed his daddy.
Dallas the Mavericks ain't never had a black guy like that. Luka and Dirk and them, they didn't come to the hood. They had them at the Children's Hospital, which is good, but they never did leave Frisco.
So you know why I say that I love my team so much? It's because we got a guy by the name of Nico Harrison. That's GM, a black guy. They got these. We ain't never had this caliber athletes, this many blacks on our team in a long time that can play. That's in the community. Let me tell you this. Kyrie, he's one of those guys that everybody in the league love. That smear campaign was done by Nike. Kyrie would have been on this. He should have been on this Olympic team as a point guard. Nike sponsored that team, so Nike like no Kyrie. No Jaylen Brown. Anybody that speaks up for their community and for their people. Now
you gonna have with Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, that's what happened to Jaylen Brown.
How you gonna have 3 Boston Celtics and not have Jaylen
and
Brown?
not have the MVP on there? Because when he signed that big $300 million contract, he said, "Now I got to figure out a way to level the playing field for my people. I got this contract. Yes, I got this, but I got to find a way to feed my people how they can get to this status." You a real black man in Boston, Massachusetts. They ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, and
right. Them guys like LeBron, them guys, I can't root against them. Now, LeBron is not my GOAT. He number 3 on my list, but that's my personal. That's my personal. I got Jordan, Kobe, then LeBron. I mean, that's just me. I ain't got nothing against Kareem. I got Bill Russell. That's just me. That's just my preference. That's my preference. You like the 49ers, like Cowboy. That's my preference.
He grew up. I don't believe in the GOAT stuff.
Yeah,
I believe in the era that you played.
Sure.
Rules was a whole lot different.
That's
so they cover the last 3 eras.
Hand check nobody.
Yeah. So those 3 guys I picked, the last 3 eras. Those are the ones that you have. You have LeBron, you had Kobe, and then you had Jordan in the 90s. So, Jordan in the 90s, Kobe's 2000.
So
LeBron
you take
2010.
Kobe. How many championships did Kobe have?
5.
How many did Tim Duncan have? Tim Duncan didn't have Shaq and all them folks.
Sure.
He beat Kobe then.
But he had Ginobili.
How many did Bill Russell have?
Well, Bill Russell
I'm just asking the question.
11, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But my deal is, it's the era. It's like
Absolutely.
you gonna say the greatest wide receiver, the greatest running back of all time. How can you say that? Because I grew up with that number 32 O.J. Simpson jersey. Everybody, the juice, and then
the juice is loose.
They start talking about these guys that they see now. What about Eric Dickerson? What about Marcus Allen?
Yeah, what about Barry Sanders?
Barry Sanders,
absolutely. Absolutely. I just people get in arguments about it. I said that's my preference. That's who I because from what I see, I see Magic was good.
Sure.
Anything beyond Magic in the 70s, I didn't see. I was born in 79. So I really,
Well, you saw Olajuwon play.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Olajuwon, they talk about Shaq. Somebody say Michael Hicks, say Walter Payton.
Sweetness.
Sure. Everybody talk about Shaq the greatest. I said, well, I think I'd take Olajuwon.
I take Olajuwon.
Yeah.
I take Olajuwon.
Shaq.
Yeah.
Because when they matched up, Olajuwon was going to score.
Yeah, but that Shaq was young too. Shaq was young too.
You can pull up, since you're a statistician, you can pull up blocks. All-time block leader. Olajuwon about 1,000 ahead of everybody.
He was that dude. Olajuwon was that dude, man. He was that dude. He was that
Shaq, man, but when in his prime, I don't think Olajuwon could hold him.
Larry Bird.
But Shaq, let's be honest though. Let's be honest. Shaq in his prime was bigger than everybody. He was bullying.
That's what I'm saying. But that's
really
what I'm saying.
Skill.
So
that's really not skill.
It is skill.
To go and just go elbow.
Well,
so you go play basketball. I get the ball. I just elbow you in the chest, push you.
No, he did more than that.
Shaq did good, but during that era with Olajuwon and David Robinson,
he had to be skilled,
and Patrick Ewing, he played 5 years. They was whooping him.
Sure.
He started dominating after all them was gone.
And when he got in his prime,
it wasn't nobody to play him.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, who was there to play him? Olajuwon had to be David Robinson, them, and he had to be Pat Ewing. Who did Shaq have to play?
He really didn't have no. I mean, Rick Smith. Come on, it really wasn't no centers like
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming was injured.
Yao Ming lost to Dallas then.
Yeah,
they lost to Dallas.
So I mean, that was a big. But like I said, the game has changed.
And it's like football. Okay, you played in the NFL. You played when they can hit you all the way up the field.
Sure.
They can hit you all. That's the only way the Raiders and the Steelers guys won Super Bowl.
Right.
Because they beat up receivers all the way down.
Yeah, with all that stickum you could wear and all that.
Yeah. But and so these guys now, you can't touch them.
Right.
You can't touch them. It's so finesse.
So that's why I also, agreeing with you, that's why I say when people say Tom Brady is a GOAT, I say no. Because the game has changed. He wouldn't play if he was playing back with Joe
You don't
Montana.
have-
I'm about to say, Joe Montana or Tom Brady.
No, I mean,
Brady got 7 rings, right?
Yeah.
but
he got 7
but he
rings,
got
right?
because he played 20 years. But if you playing back when football was football, that wouldn't happen.
So we'll take off 3 years. He said 6 rings.
No, and seven,
Tom Brady got-
7 and 3 is not
If
6.
it's about Super Bowl wins.
I mean, wait. 7 minus 3 is not 6,
Hey, if
right?
it's about Super Bowl wins, you got to give Brady the credit.
You gotta give
No.
Brady.
Because Brady didn't have a whole lot of. Name a Hall of Fame wide receiver he threw the ball to.
It's the area, it's the game.
And if you say Randy Moss, they didn't win that year.
No, I didn't
So
say
it-
Randy
so
Moss.
it-
I'm just saying, but he had a hell of a defense every year he played.
That dude played Julius Edelman and them kind of folks.
I'm just saying, but he
had-
played. If
he
he
had to
played, you
make
couldn't
the
touch
throws.
him. You couldn't. If guarantee you, Edelman, all those guys that played with Brady back, if they'd have played back with Ronnie Lott, Atwater, all those guys come around there can knock you out going across the middle. Them guys would have been. Them balls would have been caught.
But here's the flip side to that argument. Them dudes was big and they was hitters, but these dudes now are small and more skillful.
You can go across the middle because you know that you're not gonna get hit.
But I think the skill level now, even with basketball, I think the skill level now is so more advanced.
If I know,
I think it's more advanced, man. I think the game is more advanced. I think it has evolved. I mean, like
the game is softer now. It's like you can't touch a
is it
quarterback.
softer or is they got more skills, bro?
You cannot touch a quarterback now without you tackle him.
That is true.
Yeah,
That is true.
Tell me you didn't have that NFL Crunch Course DVD.
Sure.
I mean, it was what was it?
A VHS.
VHS. Everybody had that.
Yeah.
Because you wanted to see somebody get hit.
Get knocked the heck out, But now you go across the middle. Well, you gotta grab him.
Well, my Cowboys got a penalty when they hit Justin Fields like that. He comes scrambling across there and got that shoulder, and voila, he fall out like this. And they threw a flag. Right there in his chest.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Now back in the day, that's just a good hit.
That's just a good hit.
That's a good hit.
I appreciate that dude hitting him.
Yep.
You take him out because they had some dude we ain't never heard of.
Yeah.
Dude working at the car wash last
We got from Al 9. We got.
Yeah, I mean, so the game has changed. That's what I'm saying, man. I mean, I think it changed when Peyton Manning had something to do with his neck or whatever.
They changed the rules.
Yeah.
Brady had won about 4 Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
And then when that dude hit him low, then they changed the rules where you can't hit a quarterback from the knees.
Sure.
Is he a football player?
That's why I say the game has changed. So if how many players back then skill position played 20 years?
You couldn't.
You couldn't.
Yeah.
You're gonna get beat up.
All right, so we got like 3 minutes left.
You couldn't do that.
Your prediction for this week with your team.
Niners gonna go to 500 this week.
They play Thursday.
They play Thursday night. Niners go to 500. Dallas gonna go to 500.
Who might take some spot? I might want to start trying to keep up with their schedule.
Somebody in the whack AFC West, probably.
Well, they going 5-1 anyway. So.
Detroit coming in. Are you still good with that? Have you figured out about next week? On the 27th?
I'm not gonna be able to make it, bro. I got to make it.
Ain't nobody gonna pay that kind of money.
It wasn't that. Honestly, it wasn't that much. It's just I ain't gonna make it. Y'all got the Patriots and the Texans play Sunday.
That's going to win.
Commanders play Ravens. I think they're gonna come back there.
That's gonna be a good one.
The Eagles play the Browns. The Eagles will win that one.
The Eagles will blow the Browns.
Well, we know Joe Burrow is back where he's supposed to be.
Yeah. Buccaneers and Saints play. I think Buccaneers beat the Saints.
Lions and Cowboys.
Yeah. Who the Packers play?
The Packers play. I just seen it. They play the Cardinals.
I got the Cardinals in that game.
They play in Green Bay.
I got the Cardinals in that game.
Falcons and Panthers, Bengals and Giants.
Yo, buddy used to hang out with
Bills
Deshaun Watson. Used to go down there to massage parlors with him.
Listen to
that dude is like way a boo-boo. That's the lowest boo-boo on earth. He's terrible.
All I know is don't be surprised.
No, you have to take it back. He's not that terrible. He's not. He's making $200 million. How's he terrible?
Well, he's paying a lot of that money back. That's why he's sick. He's like, man, I got to pay all these women this money.
Don't be surprised if my Cowboys shock Detroit
Well, it's time
Don't
to
be
go now.
surprised.
Thank you. You can turn it off when he
Don't be
said.
surprised.
When he said something like that,
Yeah,
turn
be
it off.
surprised.
It's time to go.
I was surprised they would be
Click.
Pittsburgh. Every time the Cowboys win, they didn't play
That'd be
nobody.
500
They
this
didn't do
week.
nothing.
That'd be 500.
That'd be 500.
Well, I predict Dallas to get beat and the Niners to get beat.
No, one of them.
Both that.
Yeah, I think the Niners will get beat
By
Thursday.
the next time we see each other, Yankees will be eliminated out the playoffs.
Oh, man, wow! Listen to
I'm
him.
hoping you're going to be all right, and we'll keep you lifted up.
All right, Texas OU, who you got?
OU,
Texas.
OU, OU, OU.
Hook 'em.
You know, playing at Baylor, you don't even look right trying to do that.
I know that's what I'm saying. I'm saying a heart.
You don't even
You
don't even look like
you.
saying that.
I'm just saying that's
You
what
look
I'm
like
doing.
you singing YMCA. Village people. We got to go, everybody. There's another show, The Aftermath, this week. We'll see you next week with some more sports banter. We got Lee, 49er, Miles.
Bang bang, Niner gang.
So we
Let's
got
get back on this train.
So we got the Niner gang train back
Let's
because
go.
initially he said bang bang. And you got Coach Stimmy. We are them boys all day long. We
Yeah,
got
people.
we got Mr. C on the ones and twos, being our production / part of the show, and we come live from the CNET studios. We see you next week. Have a good one.
Peace.